The U.S. has struck 2 more boats accused of illegal narcotics smuggling,
escalating already rising tensions in the region.
The President of the United States is going to wage war on narco-terrorist organizations.
Since August, we've seen a series of moves from the US. First of all, putting a bounty on Maduro's head.
$50 million reward for information leading to the arrest of Nicolás Maduro.
Strikes on alleged narco boats in the Caribbean and then later the Pacific. And this huge naval build-up, something like 1/7 of the US Navy is now said to be deployed in the region of the Caribbean. Analysts think this is all about piling pressure on Nicolás Maduro and, from Donald Trump's perspective, provoking some kind of internal military coup that would remove Maduro from power and perhaps move the country towards some kind of democratic transition. Now, this is all being framed by the US as an anti-narcotics operation, a crackdown on a cartel which Maduro, they allege, without providing very much evidence at all, leads.
Massive amounts of drugs coming into our country to kill a lot of people.
Which is strange because fentanyl, one of the big problems, does not come through Venezuela, and Venezuela is not thought to be one of the major channels of drugs going to the US. So it's an extraordinary pressure campaign. Is this going to develop into something bigger, potentially more destabilizing?
Does the CIA have authority to take out Maduro?
Oh, I don't want to answer a question like that. That's a ridiculous question for me to be given.
We are simultaneously on the brink of war in South America, but also we could be on the verge of complete normalization of ties with Venezuela, because it's quite easy to imagine Donald Trump completely changing course, striking some kind of deal for Venezuelan natural resources, for oil. Of course, it has the biggest oil reserves in the world, and then walking away from this military deployment. And in the meantime, Maduro has mobilized thousands of militia fighters. He's put the military on alert. There have been training operations going on in the Caribbean. But I mean, one suspects even so that with 1/7 of the Navy of such a massive military power lurking off your country's northern coast, one would be, at the very least, a little bit nervous.
No a la guerra, not war, not war, not war. Just peace, just peace, just peace, forever, 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 peace forever.
Can Trump walk away from this, having ramped up the pressure so much, having deployed so many military resources to the region? How can he make this look like a victory, even if he fails to topple Maduro? In effect, he's cornered himself. He's put himself in a position where if he doesn't do something, he looks weak. If Maduro stays in power, he looks weak. And Donald Trump, as we all know, is not a president who likes to look weak. Certainly, it is a very uncomfortable moment for Maduro. He is a political survivor. He's proved that over the last few years. He's survived the maximum pressure campaign in Trump's first term. So I don't think we want to rule him out surviving again.